Company Svetlana Konzen and Douglas Konzen. Producer Douglas Konzen. Operator Svetlana Konzen. Inventors Douglas Konzen. Production USA. Big project Douglas Konzen.
Okay. That was Svetlana, my presenter. So, what I got here is I'm taking from this battery into this stat power inverter, 150 watt inverter. And right now I'm drawing like 12 watts. There's 1 amp DC coming from the battery. And when I hook the 12 volts from the inverter up directly to the first phase, the primary phase here on this side, it just goes way above 5 amps. It's drawing way too much. So I put a 4 UF cap, I tried a few other sizes, in series to the primary from there. And now this cuts it down to that 12 watts coming in. It's nice. And so the first cap is one in series from the 120 volt power supply, volt AC power supply, and it goes into the primary with a 4 UF cap in series. And then this second one right here, I was doing some experiments. First of all, coming out of this phase, the C phase you could call it, this is A phase, so the secondary, we got 33.5 volts AC with no load. Okay, so now this second phase is interesting. So what I've done is put an 8 UF cap here. I tried some other. First, look what happens when you just short it out. Short out that middle phase. Now you get 31 volts. But now you put an 8 UF cap there. Let's try a 10. There's a 10 UF cap across 33.14. I think that's what I was getting with 8. So I'm looking at what's coming out. So far the 8 looks the best. So I'm getting that much coming out of there. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this third phase secondary into a load. But down here I got 20 ohm. Now this needs to be resonated with a cap, but I'm not doing that right now. So I have 33.6, but when I add 20 ohm load across it, it goes way down to 1.8. But what's interesting, it has no effect on the draw coming in, which is good. So I've isolated the load from the input pretty good. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to put a 10 UF cap across the load here and see what happens. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. 10 UF cap across the secondary, which has a 20 ohm resistor across it. Still has not much power coming out, but it still doesn't affect the load, the draw at all. I'm gonna guess you'd want to have not across it, but in series to it. I'm gonna guess. So let's do that. When I hook this up over here, okay, that's better. Now I have a 12.5 UF cap in series to the load of 20 ohm resistor. Actually, oh, this is a 5 ohm resistor. No, that's 20 ohms. I have them in series. Okay, 20 ohm resistor. Now let's see if it draws. Still doesn't affect the draw at all. Let's try a 30. Now I'm going to have a 30 UF. Was I saying ohm before? 30 UF capacitor in series to the load of 20 ohms. It cuts it way down. Still no effect on the input. Let's try a 10. 10 UF in series to the load of 20 ohms. How about a 2 UF in series to the load? Okay, and the secondary's power is coming out and it's going to a 20 ohm resistor, but I put a 2 UF cap in series. Wow, 42. Well, that's pretty good. Is the load still hooked up? Guess so. So now I'm getting 42 watts out across a 20 ohm resistor. Again, no upkick and draw, maybe slightly. Let's try a 10 ohm resistor. Okay, I just wanted to show you some initial tests. I wanted to see how this works. Oh, this is getting a little bit warm. Of course, not warm there. Primary is a little bit warm. I'm going to try a 5 coming into it. 5 in series to the primary now. instead of a 4. Oh wow, that just shot the, see that? The amps go way up. See that? I don't know what that's about. So we're gonna go back to a 4. Just 1 UF more, and it does that. Now it's back to 12 watts in, 44, almost 45 volts out across a 10 ohm resistor. 8 ohm in series to the load. I'm sorry, 8 ohms across the middle coil. Okay, well, you can see what you want to do is tune this thing with caps. I don't like that it's getting a little warm, primary. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a 1 UF cap here going in. I bet you this will cut the draw way down. So this is a 1 UF cap in series to the primary. Yeah, draw is way down. It's kind of nice when you put a series cap to the primary and you nail that, just what you want. Now this is not going to get hot at this input, I'm sure, but look how much the output power went down. Might be like a 3.5 or a 2.5. So a lot of tuning here to do. It's kind of fun, really. And I'm gonna call it a session. So here, you want to?
You finish?
Yeah, just say something.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.
Okay. Let's see. We're doing